have to get some wine in a bit.
So I'm hoping that my school won't lose power again tonight.
Losing power sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I got everything set up to turn the servers off correctly. Unfortunately, the automatic turn-on switch is apparently a sign on my back.
I feel we chose our allies well.
Now we get to wipe on Zul again for a while. This is really stuttery. The frame rate sucks too, so... I need a new CPU. It's just beginning to not cut it anymore. At least in games like this, and games like most first-person shooters, it's fine. Those tend to be better optimized though. This game is not very well optimized. It's also based on a really old engine. If you're not familiar with WoW, it's actually based on the Warcraft 3 engine. It started development in about the late 90s or something like that, so it's really, really old. Not that way. I don't even think I'm at the right, Oh yes, I am. Go this way. I mean, I would have been fine going that way, but... That's a bit of a drop. We'll go through all these mobs.
Your blood for Gohum! Your bones gonna serve blood goes in!
Shit, I forgot to go buy some stuff.
Is there a summons available? Like
I'm almost there.
Fluffy might be healing.
Shadow, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no sign.
Deathwake does.
Excuse me. Release. So are we doing heroic Talak?
That should be everybody.
Oops.
Or dark and just bounce.
Guess we're doing Talak on heroic.
I was checking the difficulty and it's like, oh.
Best goods in the Empire.
I said, hell with that.
Please, come again.
I don't want to do it unless we're on Mythic.
Honestly, I think we could probably do Mother on heroic as well. Like, we killed her really fast this week on normal.
Maybe, but it's a smaller group too.
I'm healing. Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Honestly, I think for a heroic progression, we should probably just take the smallest group with the concentrated with the most responsible rating. Fill out, get them geared up, and then start pulling in some of the people who are more familiar with normal.
You will never find.
Yeah, just remember, it's better to be faster going around on the back end. Don't get caught up in that, you know, as we're kiting around in the elevator phase. Better be quicker than slower because
cannot let this monstrosity stand between us
I
and
don't want to stand it bad.
So for anyone watching the stream now, we've already killed Talak this week on normal. If you saw yesterday's Sul attempts, that was normal. We are doing Talak on heroic now, and let me see what he has for loot. Ooh, a trinket. Not a bad trinket at all. I'll be coining him because I have the coins for. I'm using the coins on heroic, so people who blew all their coins earlier this week on normal, that's just, you know, normal's not worth using a coin on. Mother has a weapon though. I still think we could get Mother down. Oh god damn, it's 40 DPS more.
Fluffy's not here yet, so I mean we can even just do trash.
DPS more.
And drop everything.
I'm buying some tomes right now. So.
I'm gonna lie.
Good
and say
full
I don't have
trash?
tomes on me.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it until there's plenty, or we're near a kill of progression.
This trash is so fun for melee.
You mean stand around a pistol shot?
Or poison knife, but yeah.
I should probably.
How come
switch
we can
the
only
shit.
buy 2 bonus rolls for the week? Why'd they change that?
They wanted you to fire gear slower?
Another time gate.
I mean, I totally enjoyed getting shoulders that I can't equip this week.
Why can't you equip them?
Azurite traits probably.
Yep, not high enough Azurite trait.
Honestly,
Level.
is the second ring Azurite trait worth the huge amount of primary stat increase?
I don't even have the first one.
Oh, you don't have any of them. So
Yeah.
are both of them worth the huge like primary stat increase?
No, because I have 340s and they're only 350s, so it's like, eh.
This is heroic. They're 370s. Oh, you mean the ones you already coined? Sorry, I was thinking like if you were gonna coin and get something off this boss.
I guess we haven't killed anything yet, but yeah.
Yeah,
I got some in the normal run, and it's like, nope.
I've been saving my coins specifically for heroic. I didn't use any coins like in normal.
Same. But I just got some random way, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't get any Azurite gear. The Azurite gear for me is crap in this entire instance. Like, there's not a... The traits are okay to crap. There's none of the good ones.
Yeah.
Well, Snake Eyes is pretty decent, but, like, that's the only one that's any good, and only One Piece has it. Like, there's just no variety. I wish gear would randomly roll Azurite traits so that they would... Like, you could have an opportunity to get a good one, like, by farming, you know, repeatedly, since they can't upgrade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, except you can't.
That's what I'm saying, is they can't upgrade. If they can't upgrade, I think being able to get, like, if the Azurite traits were random, at least you'd have a reason to re-loot them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Still a cauldron there. If you've used your flask, click on the cauldron again to take another one. So there's no charges go to waste.
So start dropping the puddles off at orange, then towards red X, and just keep going counterclockwise around the room. That way, you know, we got the first charge at like orange and red, and going clockwise, so you don't get knocked back into a puddle. You don't want to start at red X and start making it towards orange, and the knockback is just going to put you into a red X. So start dropping your puddles at orange and take it towards the red X as you keep going, and make sure to put those knockbacks to the right. Make sure we're going around the room as the elevator goes down. Keep moving. Better to keep moving. We have plenty of platform. Don't worry about it.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood test of target host.
I'll be in front.
blood dispersal of target host. Activate. Cudgel retrieval. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cudgel. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activate. Cudgel retrieval. Fluid.
I get the star.
My DBS is fucking crap right
Get
now.
the star. Definitely went the wrong way.
Yep. That's a
No
win.
stones.
I'm gonna gate us out. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to gate us to a clear spot, but didn't get it up.
Why did we go counterclockwise? Like, seriously.
We just can't have puddles being on the platform before that. People need to take their stuff all the way out.
I
Not dropping it,
also
like,
think
in the
that
middle.
when we start, like when we move, we should just, instead of stacking specifically on star, we should just stack at the leading edge of the existing blood pile so we have more room to move around.
Yeah.
Show me your coin, and I will show you.
Okay, someone. There's 15 people and 15 charges. Someone needs to take that other flask.
Yeah, they're expensive to make. Let's make sure we use every charge we can.
But yeah, just to point out though, that existing blood pile was one that should have been taken. That shouldn't have been there. So, but we'll hopefully we'll have that again.
I think part of the problem is we actually killed him pretty fast, and he went to that phase pretty fast, so we didn't get another leap.
Need to stack our.
I mean, the blood piles were not very good either. It would have been fine if the blood piles were better stacked. Remember, when you do the blood pile, if you have an immunity or defensive and you can drop your blood piles, like stack them up, do that. It saves real estate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Why is it when I'm getting good procs, I have to fucking run across the room?
Initiating blood display of target.
It's like the fucking game doesn't want me to do like effective damage today. Fucking hate that Azurite trait. There's nothing more fun than having to run out of melee range to pick it up to get the buff.
Beware. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away.
Why the fuck did he run there? No, no one ever fucking listens to me. Like, seriously.
Entering standby.
Like, seriously.
We're going, yeah. Yep. Clockwise, guy. Oh.
That's fucking.
So what about that?
They shouldn't be getting to us. So.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection. Subjects prime. For
Yeah, those puddles are dropping fast.
Best goods in the Empire right here.
Yeah, I was about to say. Looks like the laser beam took us out.
Yeah, I thought that was the laser.
Yeah, I hit every one of those blood things. But they got those.
Sure thing. Quick draw, because it's just a lot of damage, especially if you take dead shot. I don't have dead shot, but it's just when you talk about weapon master versus quick
Hey
draw.
Ash, I'll save
weapon
all Big
master
Mine
gives you
cooldowns
more
for the
damage per
last
energy,
phase
but
right
quick
there.
draw gives you more combo points per energy. If you don't factor in things like
You gotta
Storm
make
of
sure
Steel
don't
and Dead
let the
Shot.
ads get to you.
Hit and run because it's the most versatile, useful.
Make sure
like,
tanks getting to 'em.
grappling hooks, CDs reduced by relentless blades.
And
So
DPS, all
Um,
DPS has to be working.
bigger,
these
cheap
ads.
death for raids, iron stomach when I'm out alone, prey on the
Ash,
weak,
during this
alacrity,
first
and blade
phase,
rush.
couldn't we just be dropping the puddles right in the middle?
10,
Since that's where we can't
9,
go.
8,
Second phase.
7, 6.
Sure. Let's try that out.
4,
Why not?
And that would give us the entire edge to kind
Creep
of...
out, creep out. Yep. Just drop everything there, guys. So I'm gonna put a
Initiating blood dispersal.
Just keep in mind the cudgel has drop-off damage from where we throw it down.
Oh, someone's dropping it on the boss.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activate. Cudgel retrieval.
I was having to randomly stand between those.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl!
Cudgel.
Run away.
Like seriously, we just need to move him to the other side of the room so we can reverse the room. Like the problem with this guild is we just stick so rigidly to strats that we can't adapt for situations like this.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Slow down DPS.
Cudgel retrieval.
Don't need to slow down DPS. We need to stop sucking is what we need to stop doing.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Fluid evacuation in
Yeah,
progress.
we almost made it to another jump.
Stand.
Get him up.
Why?
Guys, quick.
Good. Look there.
Level.
Lust. That's when you lust.
Why? Why? Because there's like 4 people alive.
I see the beams now.
Beware.
Yeah, you just have to look down the side.
Yeah, they're stationary as you go down, and they come up to the bottom. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I realized that this time, and they're pretty easy to dodge once you see them.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Where'd it go?
You will never find a better deal. I will be seeing.
My DPS was terrible. Like, there's no reason why it should be like 6k. It should be like fucking 10 or 11. Of course I can't stand and DPS the boss because we have blood under the fucking boss because people are fucking doing terrible. I don't know why we're doing heroic. We're not a heroic guild with the way most of these people are playing. We're a normal guild at this. There was a one time when we were heroic full clear with mythic progression, not anymore. Just the quality of the player base has gone down.
Good, Bubba.
This is not a tank issue, it's the DPS dropping the blood under the boss. It's the tanks we have are
9,
decent.
8, 7.
Not the tanks I take issue with.
4, 3,
Pre-pop.
1.
Also like the raid leader who will not like adapt strats.
Detected.
Like he won't adapt to like problems people make, so we have to follow the strategy rigidly, so.
Of target host.
And they need to change true bearing, it just fucking sucks. It's so hard to balance because...
Beware.
Two, 1.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activate. Cudgel retreat. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3.
Oh, come on.
1.
Cudgel.
Now that I get a good roll, he fucking runs away.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Start at star.
Cudgel retrieval.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
seriously, we don't start at star. We start right next to the previous, you know, to the where the blood is.
Go. Go, crossover quickly.
Don't go too far though, because those beams coming up right.
Fine. Better move fast. Steadily or steadily. DHing. Drop your puddles off to the side. Give me some heals so I don't die while DH. Or shock.
Why is the boss being
Bring him to the
chased
side. Just bring him to the side of the room. Safe race, your tank.
4, 3, 2,
Tank.
Cudgel retreat.
If you haven't hit a second DPS potion, please do. Get these ads, guys. Finish them off. Kite the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cudgel retreat.
Health pods. Take your health pods, everyone.
There's 2 reses available.
Get Kyra up. Deadly, I think you're the only one with the res. Can you get Kyra, or no, AC now. Fox has one too. Got it right.
2, 1.
Putting the schedule right behind me.
Use those shaman heals. Got druid heals now. On the ground. Double it up too. We got ads.
Cudgel retreat.
Another ad in the back left. Interesting. Reaching. Can't move that.
That's why I take cheat death.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get me up when I get down. Put wings on you, Devin.
Yes. Okay.
They went us.
I gotta start. Head stuff.
Okay.
Fuel levels.
That was really slow.
Shutting down.
That was intense.
10 sanguicells. Okay, it's a lot more than normal. Normal, it's only 1
Congrats,
per
Ash.
boss.
Yeah, congrats, guys. I mean, it's gonna be everyone's highest eye level, I think, for whatever it is.
One more, actually.
People can't trade, which is kind of sad.
Well,
I got Azurite power for my bonus roll.
How much of the sanguine cells did we get?
10.
Yeah, I got
Really?
10.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 1 on normal and 10 on heroic. I'd be willing to bet it's probably 25 on mythic.
Do we dare go to Mother?
That's right.
Yeah, mine's we're like right here. It's just like walk into a room and just activate some waves coming on us.
We're probably going to be struggling with her. People struggle to react to things, and my DPS is much worse than it was last week. I don't know why. Probably because I have to walk like a labyrinth pattern around bloods that were terribly dropped. Okay, that's an AoE.
Jesus.
They walk out of the thrash, it's like a big AoE around them.
The red circle, get out of it. That was particularly bad because there were two that were overlapping. I like how that entire trash pull I did not get a single good roll with the bones roll. Sometimes I really hate the ability, and I fucking hate Secrets of the Deep. Let's place these
Actually,
orbs
no, we're gonna go back to
range.
Zul, guys. I don't wanna. I want us to get the full clear. The guild. That should put us number 1 either way. I think Horsehead, unless Turn the Things kills Heroic Mother. But I don't know. Do you guys want to try to do this or not?
We're
I
not
think
the
we
number
could do
one
it.
guild.
Give it a poll, see what it's like.
I mean, we got smaller groups, so it's just easier to do even.
We have cleared the trash now.
Alert.
Yeah.
Rules detected.
Alright, we'll just do it. I'll make groups.
The doors are locked. Shut down that machine before we are reduced to ash.
Oh, the lasers come from the ceiling too? Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, when we killed her on normal, our DPS was high enough that we actually we made it to the third room when she was at like 16%, and because she deactivates at 10%, like we had 5 seconds of lust. The DPS was high enough. The thing about my UI, it's almost all stock Blizzard stuff. The only thing I've done is I've moved my unit frames around, and that's the stock unit frames. The weak auras are about the only thing that I do, like, that's not stock. Yeah, yeah, just, just send me a battle tag request, and I'll send you the buff, the debuff, and the rotation string. The Outlaw rotation, it doesn't give you a rotation. I use it mostly to let me know when Between the Eyes is off cooldown, and when like Adrenaline Rush and Blade Rush and those things are off cooldown. Just because I don't like the way I have my setup is I keep my finishers on one action bar and my builders on another action bar, and I use the the browser forward and back buttons to switch specifically to 1 and 2, so that I could just switch to 2, do the finisher, and then switch back to 1. It clears up the action bars a little bit, because I have short fingers, I can't reach all the way across the keyboard, so this allows me to keep the same key bindings for multiple things without using modifiers, because I use the modifiers for like the feint, sprint, vanish, kick, blade flurry, blind, cloak gouge, and riposte. Now, with all of my characters, the interrupt is always shift 4, because that's where muscle memory says. The threat modifier is always shift 3, so vanish, feign death, fade, invisibility, or taunts. Taunts are always shift 3 on my tanks. Movement is usually shift 1 or shift 2. Shift 1 really depends a lot on the class, like it's feint on the rogue, but it's like purge on my shaman, I think. Well, it's purge and purify. I have a macro.
Alright, everyone good?
Purge on a hostile
sure you guys
target
are just,
and purify on a
fighting the winds. Don't stand in the vents. Don't stand in front of the boss. Going one group at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5.
Yeah, I did good DPS on this last week just because I just parked on the boss for the whole time.
Basically just the winds are stronger?
It's just everything's more damage. I'll call out when the group's going. Just let me know when it's 40% on the bar, on the energy bar. So my percent still doesn't work. I don't know.
I mean, that's the smartest way to do it. Just capitalize on muscle memory.
7, 6, 5.
Or watch those lasers. Pre-pot, pre-pot. Make the gap. Just verify that. Winds are coming.
I let myself get out of melee range. That really hurt.
Lindsay, did you take that last?
You took 2.
I must have parried one. Or something. $44, 5. Step out of the way of those.
Okay, we didn't get interrupts over there. Yeah, never mind.
I think I actually clipped the doorway.
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2.
Until that interrupt situation, it seems just as easy as
Rotation complete.
Yep. I just needed to get a group over there sooner. So
yeah, that'll do it.
Lindsay, we can step away from that sanitizing strike. She doesn't track us when she's doing it.
Okay, that's cool.
Makes the fight a whole lot easier.
No, I'm
I
just
wonder
thinking
if
we
you
need to
dropped
take
your
the
bubble
approach
halfway
as a
over,
guild.
like through the doorway. If
What we've done in the past as a guild when we have trouble with a boss, and sometimes just people aren't as situational aware. We've had a situational awareness problem historically. We take a small group of like 10 people, clear it on heroic, to get the fight down, and then take what we learned on that and bring it back to like everyone else to do on a lower difficulty, get them familiar with the fight, then come back to heroic. I believe she has a weapon. Yeah, she has a mace, so I am probably going to use one of my 2 coins on her to get that sweet 370 mace. Or rather, to get my artifact power, because that's usually how it works, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't, like, the thing with like, the traits is there are no deadshot traits on any of the gear in Uldir. Like, the thing about the Azerite traits is they're completely deterministic. They're not random at all. Like, the same piece will have the same traits all the time. The Azerite cache, not so much, but I think I have 2 pieces where the same piece that had different Azerite traits. Or I was looking at it earlier today. No, it's the same, that's right.
The fuck?
That was
yeah, I wish, like I was saying earlier, I wish the Azerite traits would randomly roll every time you loot a piece, because it can't Warforge, it can't Titan Forge, it can't Socket, you can't give you Avoidance Leash, there's no upgrades to the Azerite gear. If at least if they made the rolls random, you'd have a reason to re-loot an Azerite piece to fish for, you know, a better trait.
I haven't done that yet.
A better, like, because there are also situational traits. Sometimes you're going to want multiple versions of an Azerite trait. Like, for example, on Mother, Gut Ripper is really good because it's an execute trait, and she takes bonus damage at the end of the fight. Also, with Fetid Devourer, that's true, too. So, like, Gut Ripper is really good for those fights. And, you know, they're better than they would be on other fights, just because of the damage bonus at low health. All in all, for a first pull, that wasn't too terrible. Aside from the not interrupting ads, and we lost a lock, he's offline. I think he's been having power issues where he lives. Yeah, the winds definitely push a lot harder this time around. I might just use sprint on the winds just to be sure I can move out of the way of the sanitizing strike if I have. Because what I usually, my approach to handling the wind is, it's really difficult for me to DPS while strafing right.
Come back in.
Because my right finger uses a lot of the keys, so I can't really strafe right. So I prefer to either strafe left or move forward. So what I do is I set myself on the other side of the boss so that I can just push forward while I'm doing my my rotation. I was actually considering one day just trying to reteach my muscle memory and set my key bindings such that I can use one finger for strafe left and right and one finger for forward back, and that leaves one finger free to use spells without having to worry about strafing right and hitting spells at the same time. I'm just using WASD because I play first-person shooters
grab a
lot.
cookie,
And that's
guys.
what you use when you do first-person shooters.
Let's get buffs to dark.
Do we have a scroll for melee attack power? That's why my DPS is low. We don't have our warrior.
I have it on me.
With as much physical DPS we have, it definitely helps a lot. Yeah, I was watching a video on the beta, and those like angled ones right there were flat in the beta, so they were able to just sit
you guys
against
get
it.
over
Now it's
there,
gonna push them
just, you
towards the vent.
know,
5, 4, 3,
here, pre-pop.
1.
Lindsay, as soon as you see the groups topped off, when you get over there, just say something. And every time a group comes over and you see the race topped off, just say something. Like, we should be sending people over. Move. Move.
Look at how far away that orb is. I'm not
Front,
picking
fight
it
the
up.
wind, super easy.
Like, I think Secrets of the Deep, like with Sims, it overvalues the value of the trait because you get those orbs dropping like way off in BFE. It's not worth going out of melee range to pick them up. I have one here, and one here.
Move.
And now that I'm here, I can get that one. They stack by duration when you pick up multiple globules.
Garrett for wins.
You're 36.
Alright, group 1, go. Move. Okay, group 2, go. Okay, stop. One more. Get those interrupts, guys. Interrupts. I think I set the second group too soon.
Yeah, they hadn't even turned into bloods yet.
Sorry. I'll let you call it out, Lindsay. Just in the next group.
Yeah, once each group of bloods is done, I'll just go.
Alright.
The part
We're
that
gonna
makes
give this
me
to
kind of iffy about
anyways,
the
so
winds.
see it, you know. We still got a break coming up, but can't make progress. We can go back to Azul's. Hope you can get full clear.
The winds are kind of iffy, like
get that.
because usually it's
Because
going to
if
end
we
up
did
being on the
this,
same side as the
Zephyr
tanks, and if she
was
does the
pretty
sanitizing
easy,
strike, it's
so
like rough. I could
we go
probably
for the
survive
third,
it,
so
but let's see how much damage does it do.
Chopping the feast.
94. Yeah, I mean, if I'm at full health, I could survive it as long as I don't have the debuff. I really would rather not risk it.
So how's it going tonight?
Oh, you're on.
Yeah, if you see down here, these are my potions. I've been using the potion from Legion because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the BFA potion, and we're not even close to a kill, so it's not even it's not even really any worth to taking the BFA potion, which is about 3 times more effective than the.
Let's get a
Legion
summons
potion.
over key.
You guys clear out the normal?
No, not yet. Just didn't want to miss a chance for us to get 370 gear. That was easy. But we're in there now. We're just kind of testing out I think we can do it, and if we do, we get the third boss, then we definitely have to go back. But I don't know. I don't know how much
Yeah,
more
this
time.
is the first time I've done progression rating since Hellfire Citadel. I took the expansion off for Legion. Like, my subscription even lapsed in March, and I didn't even notice it till April because I never logged in for a full month. When I finally resubscribed in July, just 2-3 weeks before the Battle for Azeroth pre-patch,
My son's next 3 games.
my item
games,
level was
so
still sub
should be
900.
home before
It was
the
like
raid starts.
895, and I was in Antares. It was just ridiculous. I'm in Antares in effectively Emerald Nightmare gear, really. It's kind of amusing, but they carried me to an ahead of the curve. I use the word carry loosely because I would actually survive most fights. I survived till the end. Actually, when we were for the occasional wipe that they had, I was usually one of the last people to die, even at my very low gear. Geared up pretty quickly. I started Battle for Azeroth at 237 item level, somewhere around there. Which is about the worst I've been at expansion launch in a long time because.
Alright, so it's just gonna go down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go.
I can't remember where I was. 770?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Group up, group up.
Like one thing, I actually have done theory crafting for Rogue. Mostly late Mists and early Warlords. Like one of the things I'm most proud about was I wrote a blog post during the Warlords of Draenor beta about like saying this is broken, this doesn't work, this needs to change. Here are the values I recommend, and a month later, the patch for the beta had the exact same values I recommended.
45.
First group.
Alright. Alright, another wind's coming, and then the vents. Interrupts, guys, on the other side.
That's the ass.
Rip. Some interrupts not made over there. I'm gonna send Super Interrupt Team Alpha Omega Deuce Rogues. Gotta have the interrupts. Mask coming up.
I mean, the thing is, I've actually done a lot of my own theory crafting in the game. And I've done a lot of things that are actually defies conventional theory crafting, but I also look into a lot of things like what I've always done. Like, for example, I used Mark for Death almost from the beginning in Cataclysm, because like when was it? I think it was in I was assassination for the for Throne of Thunder because Killing Spree got us a 1% wipe.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so group 1, first group over is going to be all about their interrupts.
So I started using Mark for Death.
Shit out of shit.
I think I was actually using it for most of Miss Pandaria.
Go down the line.
8, 7, 6.
But I actually mapped it out and
3, 2.
and tried to figure out why it was better than Anticipation in Miss Pandaria. Ooh. Why I didn't have a journal when that's up?
Alright, now flame jets and winds. good.
Next group.
It's group 2.
Dissection protocol in 3, 2, 1.
You get your groups moving faster, we're up to 70.
There you go. We gotta go to good hots, so we can do it now while the hots are up on everyone. You get that round of ads before we send more. Hold on. Send more? Alright, right there. Alright. 4 and 5, go. Cheers. Back it up for heals, guys.
85.
Health pots. Use your health stones in a health pot. Can we get him up? Should be in the next room, res tank.
Three, 2, 1. Infection code transmitted energy. Dissection protocol initiated. Sanitation complete.
I mean, no chaos got off.
It's gonna be our break time. Let's take a break.
I still think we can get this one down.
We might have one last pull when we get back, but we gotta get the full clear, so.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we
Take a break now, put on a timer. We'll be back in 10.
We might get Zool down, but I don't
Hopefully
think we'll have enough
give
time
it
to
one
get
more shot. See where we're at, but
Mithrax or
well, actually, you know what? That'll be time. Actually, we're gonna go back. It's break time. Put on a timer. So.
All right.
We'll
so
give it
10
one
minutes.
pull, and then we'll go to Zool. Sorry, I'm not making sense, but yeah, I'm really tired.
Yeah, larger raid size is a big part of it because, like, even at 45, you saw that we had quite a bit of downtime in the other room. Because I think we were starting at 45 on normal, and we were just moving so fast that we actually had her down to 16% in the second room. By the time we moved her to the third room, she had only 5% left. We actually didn't even get full benefit out of Lust. Alright, back. I'm gonna get a glass of wine. Because nothing goes better with an MMO than wine. Which you'll see tomorrow. So I'll be right back, get myself a drink. Some alcoholic beverages.
We came to Heroic to do Talic, and now we're at Mother.
You know, I was thinking earlier today, and I had a thought.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
Here's a thought for you. I was thinking, you know what would actually make a lot of sense as the criteria for whether or not a sport should be an Olympic sport? Does it have a doping problem? If so, it should be an Olympic sport. Because, you know, if a sport's competitive, people are going to, like, use drugs to get a competitive advantage. So usually doping problem indicates that it's a competitive sport. So why not use that as the basis to determine whether or not it's in the Olympics? Of course, I'm totally saying this tongue-in-cheek, but, you know, there's logic behind it.
Ten, 9, 8.
Like Hearthstone is not in the Olympics because it has too much blood and violence, animatics, basically.
I mean, it's are there any esports in the Olympics at all? I know the idea has been floated around, but I don't think they've ever actually made it to the Olympics, and it upsets me that motorsports isn't in the Olympics.
Yeah, they're holding the Asian Olympics right now, and there's League of Legends. China won it, and there's also 2 other games. I can't remember the names. It's called the King Royals. I think it's a mobile game. There are 3 games in the Asian Olympics.
No, I mean
but as worldwide, no.
No, I mean the actual Olympics, like the, you know. I think esports and motorsports should be in it.
Define motorsports. We're gonna have NASCAR in the Olympics, or we're gonna have
both.
Go-karts.
Motorbike.
No,
stuff.
go-karts. Just go-karts. The reason why go-karts is you take 125cc shifter carts. They're relatively inexpensive at about $10,000 a piece. And if you think that's expensive, then you haven't seen how much equestrian costs in the Olympics. $10,000 is fucking cheap for the Olympics. You can seal and blueprint the engine, so the engine power is the same. Use ballast to do the weight, and you can set up like a pro solo autocross course, so you can get the drag racing launch, so you get the drag racing aspect of it, and the autocross course to get the handling aspect of it. So it's a more well-rounded way of doing it, and it's head-to-head. So, and it, you know, an autocross course doesn't take up that much space compared to like something like NASCAR.
We're supposed to be heading to Zool now, or? Okay, I want to make sure I'm in the right spot.
Can we get Denim right here?
And the other thing about like go-karts, they're easy to dismiss, but a 125cc shifter cart can go up to 90 miles an hour, 90 to 100 miles an hour. These aren't lawnmower-powered go-karts. These are actually Briggs & Stratton racing engines, you know, that make probably about 25-30 horse in a go-kart.
Alright, let's see if our green guys are going to give us one more pull. Like I said, groups are going 1, then 2, then 3, 4, then 5, then 6. Dodge the vents, fight the winds. Get the interrupts in the other room, kill the ads quickly. Have cooldowns for the other room. If you know you're going in the other room, make sure you have a cooldown for it. Gotta destroy those ads, not just killing them slowly. You gotta own them.
Yeah, I found out that a cloak does not immune the
You are there to pwn.
10, 9, 8.
There you go.
6.
I'm serious. When you're going over, it's your time to shine. Big deeps, live, pull, pre-pot, pre-pot. Remember, don't be in front. Fight it. get him up. I need him. I need him up. Three buffs for Daniel. Fence. No more deaths, guys. Richard wins. Fighting it. Fighting it. Alright.
44.
Group 1, go. DHing. Okay, mana back. Move.
Next group.
Two, yeah. Go. Top. Nice. Hellstones. Hit your hellstone. Boom. I should see the whole health of the raid go up. Okay, fuck.
3, 2, 1.
Next group. Okay, I need more than that. It's good.
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1.
Send one more.
Beware.
Send another.
It's 93. Everyone go.
We'd have to try.
2, 1.
From the back, coming from the right.
Me being dumb and dying. Hit a short for all 5. Pretty much a wipe.
Yeah, we need a little more steady flow of people coming over.
Yeah.
Near the end.
We'll get back out in next week.
We probably need to start moving people over earlier. Because if it was that early and not many people had to go over at the end, that was just a situation of not moving people over early enough. Because I think we were sending like more people over at a time last time, weren't we? Or maybe the energy goes up faster on heroic. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's head out. We're gonna come back home.
I derped and tried to get an extra UA cast in. It was not worth it.
It's never worth it to get an extra cast in. Like when you need to do something, you need to like cancel the cast and move. That's just the way it works.
That's the way it works. But you know, sometimes you just try to cheat it.
I got a parody song for you.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Kyra, I'm gonna give you leaks and need you to be your lockout.
May your feet find good trails. I have many wares.
I'm not sure if you need to reset now.
Heroic is nice.
Yeah, Kyra.
Like if we got Mother down, I would be ready to make my my 370 legs.
Normal too.
I think it was.
Because I mean, look at that shit. We killed 5 bosses on normal, and then 2 bosses on heroic would give me the 25 I need. I would just have to wait for the 9 expansion.
Fat box is still in there.
I'm out.
Good fortune to our friends.
Just wait till Kyra says safe then.
been really quiet for me, Kyra.
Can we go in?
Yes.
No air bridge though.
Because we gotta kill the trash down there.
Yeah.
And the trash on the
AoEs. Oh, hell.
I think if you kill all the bosses around the outer ring, there should be no more trash on the outer ring. We are totally not going to fully clear this place.
Oh, I do. Yeah. You really got it?
Got a pair of bracers that I didn't need.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, buddy.
I wish Snake Eyes didn't have a duration.
Yay! Anybody need?
A repeatable quest, this scrapping thing.
With Ashwalker and that 34k DPS.
Hmm?
My meter says you were sitting at 34k for forever.
Did you find that bug that you did in Tomb of Sargeras where you mind control someone?
Yeah, that was when he mind controlled me.
Ruffles. I don't know why I did that.
Stuff.
Alright, No, just patted down the stairs. I swear I had nothing to do with it.
Almighty's fault.
Damn it, Mighty.
Ah, these fucking things again.
Remember, don't go all the way down for the first.
Apparently, yes, these fucking things.
Crap, I'm fearing I'm gonna pull that guy. I'll hold him off the side. DPS down the back.
We just pulled a lot. Give me last, just last, just last. Last, potion, potion. Alright, we need to drink before next bowl.
Target is not in my line of sight.
Yeah, these stairs are awful. Just come down here, guys.
Can I get some mage food, please?
Yep, coming.
Thank you.
Which spot did all the ads pop up on so we can make sure we don't pull that last?
Table on the stairs.
We'll just go counterclockwise. Let's wait for this Pat to come back.
go again. 31K. Halo.
Trash on the way of Vary and Coven that we did repeatedly every week. I don't mind it anymore.
Congrats on the BOE.
Wow, 360. That's sweet. Okay.
Like, I need like 3 of those so I can go get that fucking chicken.
What?
$1 million gold chicken pet.
Oh. They're talking about the mount cock.
I will stop.
I haven't seen that on the auction house in a while.
These next to each other.
I know, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to fat finger that. Okay, I can handle it.
Fun.
alive. I saw him die by my father's hand.
Analysis indicates high levels of corruption. Hypothesis. Gahoon reanimated the specimen and enhanced it. Further testing required.
It does not matter how he returned. My knife will send him back to the abyss.
Alright, come over here, guys. Bring the Hellstone over here. We're going to be pulling from here because when we die, we're not going to do it the first time. When we die, we're going to come back from here anyway, so. Our usual position. Dropping the feast.
You're a priest. You're supposed to have faith.
Yeah, faith will. We're going to die on this boat. We'll give it our best. Get the spells. Yada yada. Hopefully we get the spell.
You haven't taken your second flask, you should.
Not my real bad.
Fuck.
Oh.
My bad, my finger hit the wrong
You
button.
reset it?
That is one of the reasons why I always set that on the opposite side of my action bar, so that I don't accidentally do that.
Alright, before the feast disappears, everyone just jump off real quick, just die.
No, we can reset it.
Can you? You at least just tell the way.
You'll have to hit the boss before you die.
Yeah. God, never mind, don't jump off. They're super tired, sorry. I always reset it.
You need to be near stairs to do
Stairs, yeah.
Oh, not everybody reset?
No one near.
We're close to the boss.
But not to the feast.
Alright, everyone, be ready to hit the boss.
Come, fool! I've already seen your end!
Okay, nah. Two people didn't get it. Whatever, it's not like we're gonna get it on this kill anyway, it doesn't matter. Two will suffer.
You're so positive.
I mean, we could always
Seriously.
lust. We could always lust for them after their thing expires.
Let's buff it up. Just get that food before it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Need to pull. Have Kyra on focus, guys. We're gonna be assisting Kyra. Healers, don't let Kyra die. Getting these hexers down. Bloods are priority number one that come from the hexers. Big time deeps. Stay alive.
10, 9.
I'll try to get all the spells, but need help from those that can.
3, 2.
Repop. Or Arcane Torrent can help spell those things as well.
45 is the magic number, right?
Yeah. Sure, everyone's in by 42. Hopefully, push the phase. Get the knockback. I got him, I got him. I got this one.
But why is the Crusher tanked all the fucking way over there?
Aging.
Arise, my blood! We shall conquer! Rise from my blood to crush the weak! Feed upon the unfaithful! The power of Gahul will be your doom!
Get that day up quick. Thanks. Train.
Gahul! Accept!
Ouch. Back to back 65Ks.
Many deals for it.
Was that because the Craig stayed alive too long, or what caused that?
I'm assuming so.
That's terrible tanking positioning, that's what it is.
Farewell, friend of the Grummel.
I think the Crusher should be tanked right next to the Hexer, that way we can cleave down the Crusher, because what was happening is we have to kill the Hexer, then we kill the other Hexer, then we go to kill the Crusher. By that time, the Hexers already came out, we're not spending any time on the boss. And the Krogs are, like, accumulating as a result.
We also don't have Glad there that's blasting down the Krogs as well.
Alright, we got the Krog.
And we have to keep the Crusher away about to where we are right now, or else
We have until he gets the full energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you keep the Crusher away from the Hexers the whole time, then we'll spend all our time on ads and not enough time on the bosses. It'll extend the fight out, the boss will hit the enrage, and we'll all wipe anyways. The Crusher needs to be next to something so that we can at least do some damage to it before it dies.
Right.
Okay.
When the Crusher gets high energy, that's when we pull him away from everything else. That's what we need to do. And hopefully he's dead before he does it then.
Alright, group 4 is going to be our little Krog team. Just taking down Krogs. Unless, of course, there's a blood out. Everyone's on bloods. Whenever bloods are out, turn and kill it. The rest of the raids on the Hexers.
Terrible positioning everything away.
And
the
having
Hexers
a Crusher
can be stunned. There's no fucking reason at all whatsoever why the Hexer shouldn't be tanked on the boss.
Big deeps, guys.
And the Crusher, and just AoE the shit down.
Let's try this
and
again.
keep the Hexer stunned when the
second.
shield blood goes out.
Alright, let's try it again.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
People.
Everything is as I have foreseen!
Main thing is never to have a hexer near the boss. Put a little skull on him. Never have a hexer near him because he can just make a blood and all of a sudden just to the boss and heals him.
That should never happen.
Yeah, never happen.
No, I'm saying the hexer should never make a blood.
The hexer only makes a blood at 100% energy.
And the hexer can be stunned beforehand, which means you can plan your stuns ahead of time.
Yeah, well, we've had 4. If they're ever out, they've already won.
Okay, I hate that abilities with targets here. Like that.
He made it back. He chunk.
There's 2 Krogs on.
Crush the weak! Brethren, feed upon the unfaithful!
On the crowd. Couple Krogs over here.
Arise, my church! In blood, we shall conquer! Will be your doom!
Get him up, please. Quick, quick, quick. Oh shit, cooldowns, cooldowns. Hellstones, hellstones. Get your health up.
I got reincarnation.
Key, red.
Why am I the only one on an Icar?
Come on, get it, guys. Just wipe it.
Will be your doom! Gahoon! Accept this offering of blood!
This is a clusterfuck. We're not gonna get this boss down because of bad fucking strategy and bad fucking players. I had to say this about my own guild, but we're fucking up royally.
Fluffy, go DPS, please.
You like?
Why Why throw more DPS at it? The DPS is all over the fucking room. We're spending so much time running back and forth because we have to tank everything in every fucking corner.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
I don't know if it's possible, but if the healers can stay a little bit more like in the center ring, the Krogs have a tendency to go to the healers. And they don't all, I literally taunted and sometimes they don't even come.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Pre-pop, pre-pop.
As I have foreseen!
Big deeps, guys.
Like, I can't fucking stay in melee range of the boss. I can't even see where the fuck I am. I thought I was supposed to reduce the fucking visual noise.
That's cool. The clock. Krogs on me, I'm DHing. Come on. Try to get in closer, guys. Don't try to be so far out. Stay in range of heals. Crusher incoming with these Crocs. I got these minions.
Upon the unfaithful! Will be your doom! Rise from my crush the weak!
Grabbing you, Charlie.
Arise, my chosen! The power of Gahul will be your doom!
Deadly, give me up.
You never had
Hellstones, health pots, get your health up, Raid. Yeah, because we had good damage, but then now here when we're struggling, healer down. Kinda tough.
Close to when he's gonna transition into phase 2. Should we use lust to clean everything up?
Just as I
wanted to have it for him, but that's what we've been having to do is just clean it up. That's how we got. What did we get? 16% yesterday.
I mean, it's like one of those snowballs. If we ever get behind, it's just exponential. It gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, and also I think the Hexers, while they're CC'd, they're also building energy. So whenever we switch to the one that was CC'd, it's going to start to spawn a blood as soon as it comes out. Yep. And we just need to try and make sure and keep it stunned until it dies. Because every blood that spawns, that's that much DPS we're losing on everything else.
Yeah, the bloods have a decent amount of health. All you have to do is stun them when they start the cast, or when they're if you interrupt the cast with a stun or a hard CC or whatever, they won't cast it till they're 100 energy again. And usually they can die by that point. Because their energy goes at the same rate, so we're killing one, the one's going to be at about 100%, so just expect to use a stun as soon as the other one goes out. We should probably coordinate stuns so that not everyone blows their stun on the same one at the same time, and leaves no one with any stuns to get the next ad. I mean, if we can coordinate the stuns and do them, we can just tank the Hexers right on the boss. As long as we can do that, if we know they're going to cast Congealed Blood at 100 energy, just watch the energy, save your stuns. Like, I actually let Roll the Bones fall off at one point, just so I could use my combo points on Between the Eyes to stop the blood from forming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just need to make sure we keep it stunned, and it should go a lot easier.
Oh, it doesn't need to be chain. It doesn't need to be chain stunned. It just needs to be stunned when it's in the middle of the cast for Congealed Energy, or Congealed Blood, or whatever.
Yeah, and that gives us a free cast afterwards.
Yeah, like, literally, we're just spending way too much time in Phase 1.
It's because we have to run all over the platform.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we should just stack everything on the boss and then just stun that ad. That's really the only problem, is that if the ad spawns a blood, the boss heals, and if you stun him, that's not a problem.
Alright, we'll stack everything together, and let's try this AoE strat. But I need...
the only thing that I think...
Trying to call it out, though.
I think about the only thing, like, the thing with stacking though is... The thing with stacking, though, we have to make sure the second Hexer is CC'd where it is, so it's really important that that happens, because we can't have two Hexers out at the same time, because it's going to be really hard to coordinate stuns on that. Just leave one CC'd, kill the Hexer, kill the second Hexer, and the Crusher needs to move out when it's about, probably when it's getting out to about, what, 75 rage or something like that, so I have enough time to actually get it out, so it doesn't, like, cause the Krogs to increase their damage, or the Hexer. Because the Hexer's blood bolts actually hit really fucking hard.
Yep.
And I mean, the congealed blood is not interruptible, so save interrupts for the, like, just interrupt the blood as much as you can, the blood bolt, because it really does hurt. It does a lot of damage, puts strain on the healers.
Can someone pull Katniss into Discord?
Yeah, so basically AoE everything up, but keep one Hexer CC'd and then kill it away from everything else. But then everything else should stay AoE around the boss.
And that means we're getting the cleave damage on the boss too, so it's going to push the boss's phases faster.
I will CC the one Hexer. You want me to interrupt it and bring it in once you've killed the first Hexer?
We could probably have Trogs grip it in. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Who's Trog's tanking? Is he tanking the Crusher or the Hexer?
Whatever I'm tanking.
When that CC goes down, though, it is going to have close to full energy, so we're going to need to have stuns ready for it.
Yeah, I say if Trogs can't grip it in, then we just need to actually go to that one and kill it.
Actually, I wonder if the gripping will actually interrupt the congealed blood cast. That would actually be really really convenient.
It would if I'm actually on that one at the time.
You good, Dinimar?
Yeah.
Really, all we need to do is coordinate, like, all the stuns and the CCs on the Hexer. That's the linchpin of this fight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've already seen your end!
I think everyone needs to come in closer. Those
Yeah, to get
Krogs
the
aren't
Krogs
gonna
in.
come in.
Drop it away from us, drop it away from us. Gonna spawn some shadow, yeah. Things that would dispel.
I got next stun.
Might as well bring it back in.
Keep an eye on the Crushers. Make sure
There's still one CC for the Hexer. I didn't see the other one.
Upon the unfaithful will be your doom.
Get Dilly up. Quickly, quickly. Thank you.
4 second cast, man.
Yeah, I wish it was instant stuff.
Bummer.
Soulstone's never instant.
Free buffs, please, for a tank.
Lost at 46.
I got the spell. Yeah, do it. We're gonna take it around the edge. Clockwise. Quick, get to the edge, stack it up. With that dot debuff, running out. Bring blood. 10 seconds, nasty.
When you want less?
Dude, now. Remember, get out while when the debuff's supposed to go. Okay, here we go. Health pots, get your health up. Watch tank. Both tanks down. Fuck. Res will only be one, so wipe it up.
If you take that.
Just keep going. Fuck it. He's up. Come on, tank it. Maybe. Ground heals, guys.
We got ads coming.
I'm working on.
Only 4 million health.
Witness your end, and you never had it.
Fuck, lost tank. All right, well, not bad. We do better. We can do better. 15%, and it was kind of wonky. So like we came in strong. It's a kill. Let's get back in there.
Yeah, that phase 1 was a lot better than we've been seeing.
Yeah, the Death Wish like instantly kills people.
Weak, just as I predicted.
Yeah, it just runs you off the edge.
Alright guys, just try, play phase 1, so add management. Just play really casual. We got a lot of AoE, we're gonna get there quick. You really wanna try to get there with everything up, like health pots, healthstone, your personal, a cooldown for the lust, like your potion, like everything should be ready to go as soon as we hit phase. You just everything, you're using everything and everything that you've been holding on to. And in case of emergency, we shouldn't hold back really at all. I'm gonna drop Major Feast.
The pretty one.
Yeah, big boy, one of the big boy feasts. So eat up. 15%.
Check your flash timers.
And if you have a rune, just hit a rune. I'm sure you got a bunch of them. Just hit one. Just one snap at the crack of the stone. That's all we got for this one. So please play it well. Be very careful. We saw how the stacking worked out real nice. Our damage is there. Swing from bottom.
I was saying that.
Yeah, a little snap, snap, banana.
Night. Like seriously, people should just listen to me more often.
Yeah.
I'm very observant.
Can we have soul stones? We have more than one warlock. Can we get one on each tank? No, I usually save it just in case for healers, but we still got deadly trogs. Here we go.
10, 9.
Big deeps, get that pre-pot ready. Big potion.
4.
Live, pull, pre-pot. I play very, you know, conservative phase 1. Make sure you have all your stuff.
Where the
if
fuck
you can for the next phase.
I hate fucking like the noisy spell effects because you can't fucking see where you are or where your target is in relationship to you. I can't even see the the
Stack
circle
it
on
up
the ground.
more, guys. Ground heals.
For what's supposed to make it obvious where you are. It's not obvious. It's hard to see.
Running out should be out of the ground heals. That's fine.
I actually have particle effects turned down not to
I'll
increase performance, so I can see my character better. I don't know why I did roll the bones right now.
Side crusher. Alright, Fluffy's running out. Okay, made it back. Bless it up. Hit a cooldown. Watch tank. Get health pop if you need it. Finish up these ads. Come on. Tank. Get tank up.
I'm still.
Okay. Adds. It's in this configured still for 7 seconds. Watch tank.
Weak, just as I
Get him up. Can we get him up, Deadly? Just watch out. Slow down.
What's that push do?
witness your end and despair! You never had a future.
So whoever's tanking Zool should probably interrupt Deathwish. The Dungeon Journal says it's interruptible.
Witness your end and despair!
I'll whip it up. Yeah, especially with us being taken in around the edge on the outside, Deathwish just like has hardly any feet to run before it throws somebody off. They have like no time, you know. So
yeah,
if you're in the middle,
yes,
better.
it's interruptible, and the melee is going to, like most of the melee is going to be on the ads to clean them up, and a lot of people are going to be on the lads. So like especially on the end of the fight, it's really important the tanks get the Deathwish. At least until like all the DPS are on the boss and there are more interrupts to go around. We should probably coordinate interrupts because that cast should never finish.
we're not anymore.
Ten, 9, 8, 7.
Come, fools! I've already seen.
Sorry. Alright, no pre-pop.
Ready for Master Spell.
Yeah, I'll get it in a sec. Yeah, do it, do it. Get in for knockback. Push it, push it, push it. He's up.
Tremble before my power!
Last tank, last tank. Death.
Witness your end and despair!
Edward's key, you got one?
Aren't you getting up?
Can we get 2 tanks up? No. 4 people die. Fucking die.
No battle res is available, damn it.
Oh.
We can get Trogs up. He's in the deep lead.
Just as I predicted.
Alright, that's alright.
We either need to call that a little sooner and push them before the Hexers come up, or go ahead and kill the Hexers. And then
Yeah, we'll kill the Hexers before. We'll probably get Krogs or Crushers, but as long as the Hexers just died, I should clean everything up with us.
That Crusher needs to die, though.
I have many, many wares.
Marty, could you go tank?
Why do we need 3 tanks? Shooting darts at a dartboard at this point. The strategy works, we just need to fucking refine. I mean, we're not doing the stacking thing that we were supposed to be doing, and that's a problem. Probably gonna have to redo that. That was probably a premature Tricks of the Trade.
9, 8, 7.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Pre-pop, pre-pop.
Everything is as I have
Crocs are spawning behind you, Ash.
Push it, yeah, push it, push it.
Tremble before my power!
Stay in the square as we go. Just kind of kite around within square. Tanks will take their debuff away right before it drops. Starts at 20 seconds or whatever it is before it drops. Just take it away. everyone just stay here. Get him up. Train. Key. Dispel cat. Please. Where's tank?
You never had.
Don't stay in the red. Health stones, health pots. Get your health out, raiders. Watch these tanks. Purges.
Nice. Good shit, guys.
Don't stand on the center here. Don't you do it.
Warning. Significant threat of contamination beyond this point. Quarantine protocols prevent me from
Good job, guys.
The rest is
next boss is even more fun.
an end to Gahun's disease.
Alright, we
Well,
passed
there we go. We got
end
it.
time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Key.
Thanks.
Alright, so you notice, so we're not gonna levitate down. Bad things happen.
Like you float into the boss.
Yeah. One person goes down, the boss will aggro, and we'll all have to jump out down there and die. Because like it'll just stay aggro to us. And it's just all kinds of bad. So we're gonna go down there. I'm gonna have 2 markers for phase 2 when we get down there. First, we're just gonna be down there. I think so. I'll have the boss facing away. Everyone spread. Take your debuffs to the side. If we get into phase 2, the boss goes to the middle. We're gonna set up into 2 groups. I'll have 2 markers down. One will be the melee marker. One's the ranged DPS. Key, you're gonna be with the melee. Deadly and I will be with the ranged. Actually, Deadly, you can be in the middle of the room. You can just FFA it, and actually you don't have to be stacked. That's what Drew in the other group does. He heals both groups, kind of going back and forth in the middle. So I'll be with the ranged. Deadly will be FFA. Key will be with the melee in phase 2 when the boss is in the center. And he has a beam he shoots out. It's kind of like a Ruiner, you know, except it doesn't rotate. You got grace time to get out of the way, and it'll shoot. So everyone jump down here where I'm at right now. Like, come down to here. And we're going to jump from here. We're going to take the fall damage. It won't kill us. And healers will be able to easily heal it back up. So as soon as everyone's down here, get this going. Remember, the key of this fight is knocking people out of the orbs. Call it out if you're in. Say, I need help, get me out, so people know. Live, pull, pre-pot. Jump. Take the hit, don't worry about it. Okay, go. Turn the boss away. Run your debuffs out. Fluffy and Acre. Run it out to the walls. What you want to do is you want to get that dark move. Don't be in front. I'm fucked.
3, 2, 1.
Just wipe it. So
beware.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Do better than that. We'll do better than that. Pretty cool boss. He's actually really cool. It's actually really, it's like my favorite fighting so far. But when we come down there, we'll only be grouped up at first just for healing for a second, and then it's just spread out. Less people moving for a beam or wave.
Okay, how did I unlock that hidden artifact appearance?
I was wondering.
Did you kill someone?
I just jumped down here.
That might be it, from being mind controlled.
Jump down here, guys. We're not. Oh, someone did it. Who did it? Okay. Okay, don't jump in. Don't. Oh, it started. Okay, everyone.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Just everyone die. Jump in and die. If you're in combat, just jump in and die, please.
Jump down here doesn't mean jump that far.
But it does not mean jump that far.
This boss is super trolly, guys. If you notice what's happening right now. Just jumping in the hole and dying.
Oh my god, almost went off.
Dark, I need a ladder if I'm gonna get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I still have at least 2, so.
Nice shots. So phase 1, we're gonna jump down. We're gonna spread out. You'll see those big purple orbs. The people get stuck in them. You need people to knock them out, hit them, either attack them, and they'll get bumped out. Every time you attack, it does a little bump to them. You attack it enough, like they'll be bumped out, or come up to them with a knockback. Some kind of knockback will work too.
We have a trolley lock. I can't get a health stone.
Just waiting for Marty. Here we go.
10, 9.
Remember, spread out. Watch the wave.
5.
Waves, that beam. So we can dodge the beam. And jump. Really try to dodge that beam. Spread it out. Spread it out. Turn the boss away. Spreading out. Raiders, take your debuffs to the side. That's Fluffy and Death. Go. Go and spread. We're going to see some orbs. See? Knock them out. Gotta knock people out. Good job. Don't be front. Don't be front. Move, move, move. 1. Oh, sorry. I don't. You need that. Okay, Edgar and Mel, go. Keep doing the beam. Get Seraphines out of the orb. The left side. There we go. Nice. Don't be in front. Don't be in front.
1.
And if you are ever above 10 stacks, see these orbs around here? If you're ever above 10 stacks, get it down below 10 or at 10 at least. We get crazy stacks. Get it. Don't be in front. Don't be in front.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Acre and Death. Going. Another blast.
Proxy.
Don't be in front. Don't be in front. Don't be in front.
1.
3, 2.
And DHing. Get your debuffs out.
Proxy.
Watch tank.
Beware.
So, don't be in front. Don't be in front. Don't be in front.
1.
Hellstones.
3, 2.
Shadow and Acre again. Your health up, Raiders. You have health pods and stop. Come on. In front.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Watch tank.
Beware.
be in front.
Proxy.
You guys have to leave some of those orbs for us.
Yeah, we'll get you some in base position. Oh, thanks.
Dang, get out of this fucking orb.
Yeah, it's just getting knocked out. That's a wipe. It's okay. 66%. It's okay. And then now you're just going in the middle. You'll get a look at it. I'll put markers down next time. So there's gonna be 2 markers on each side of the room. Actually, you know what? Just looking at the map, you see it's like a square. All melee and key are on the left side of that room, along the left wall, and all the ranged and deadly and myself will be on the right side. And Trogs and Nasty, just figure out. I guess Trogs will go left, Nasty will go right.
So how are you supposed to get people out of orbs?
With either attacking them or knockback. If you come up and do a little knockback attack.
If you're melee, you just got to kind of use a range, maybe, spell to hit them.
I mean, there's no reason why like a ranged DPS can't just like cast it with a low damage instant or something.
Just take a look at your annihilation stacks. Like I have too many right now. I would be getting orbs. How about 22?
Boss does not want to kill me.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because you're his minion.
Because I'm in an orb.
Run, hug the boss. Oh, you can't? You're in the orb?
I'm in an orb. He doesn't want to do anything about me.
Pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, these orbs are super trolly. They just spawn right.
The whole boss is hella trolly.
But technically, with my perma corruption, if I just stood in the thing in an orb and let corruption stack on him.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
I think I gotta switch specs.
Well, why is that?
Because it won't let me revive my pet or call my pet.
Oof.
It doesn't like you anymore. You should have fed it. It ran away.
Some.
You feed it the right kind.
I had a pet run away in vanilla.
I remember the day. It was so awesome.
Alright, let's get this, guys.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Creep up. Jump. And spread out. Spread out, turn the boss around, and we're gonna get a beaten beams and spheres and everything right away and give us Bubba, key to the wall. Boss coming. Don't be in front, don't be in front, don't be in front.
1,
3, 2.
Take a deep breath out, dark and dim. Get him out, thank you.
Beware.
Don't be in front, don't be in front.
1.
DHing. You got spheres and glitter and bass. Marty and Edgar. Get that flick out. There we go.
Beware.
Jump in front.
1.
Watch your health, Raiders.
2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2.
Watch your stacks. If you're above 10, just remember for later. Can we get him up?
Beware.
Gravity.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
1.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't be in front.
3.
Get out of the middle. Go to your sides. Go to your sides.
Okay,
Get me out of the
I'm
sphere.
getting tired or something.
Get me out, get me out, get me out. You got people in there, especially healers. So get your orbs. You actually want to stack up really soon. Okay, so
Yeah, I did terrible on that
I'm
pole.
gonna put down some markers so I get that.
Did awful on that pole.
Before this is over. Alright, so there's a red and there's a blue marker in the room, okay? So I'm gonna make groups, and red, everyone's gonna go to their assigned groups. And we're all gonna stack, when he goes to the middle, everyone's gonna stack on their markers, so that all these orbs that we see all over the place are in like one little area. That way we can grab them real quick. And you just have to, and since we're all gonna be together, you know where the beam's gonna be. It's gonna be one of the two. It's gonna be a red or blue. So everyone just takes a step for the beam. 10 minutes left. Fluffy, can you go healing for this?
Sure.
And I'm gonna separate the groups for what group assignments are. We'll definitely need 2 healers on each side. Give me a sec to set up groups, guys. I'm gonna drop a feast up above, or the people already jump. They already jumped, so we're gonna put the feast down here.
Need to do better this time.
So come transition, the boss jumps in the middle. If you're in groups 1 and 2, you run to that red X. If you're in 3 and 4, you run into the blue square. And look at the boss. See where he's shooting the beam at. If he's shooting the beam, he's gonna shoot it at one of the 2 colors. So you gotta dodge it. But this way orbs are gonna be together. Just waiting for Acre. Here we go. Remember your groups. Groups are set up.
10.
Don't fail your group assignments.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Pre-pop, pre-pop. One and 2 are red X. 3 and 4 will be square. First blast coming. Don't be in front. 1. Oops. Okay, Deadly and myself running out. That's 2 healers.
Proxy.
Beware.
Trogs need some balls.
0.
Destruction.
Bat box.
Beware.
Don't be in front.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Get him out, get him out.
Beware.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Still in the thing.
Proxy.
There's gonna be a point where we're all gonna stack up at either red or blue too. I'll call that out.
1.
1.
We get Trank. We get Trank.
It won't let me out. Fuck.
You're against the wall. You can't get knocked back.
1.
Are you out now?
Now.
Beware.
Get your health up. Health pots. Health pots. Health stones. Health pots. Get to your assignments. Get to your assignments. Go. Go.
2, 1.
Get to your marker, whatever your marker color is.
Beware.
So let's just get each one of the destroyers on the marker. So this destroyer over here, and this should be on the blue square that's attacking the pet. And that other one's right on red X, so that's good. So that's what we're doing, guys. I mean, it's about to land in the transition. See that beam? And then he just does the beam from the center there that he's been doing in phase 1. He just does it from the center there, and you just dodge it while we're killing these 2 destroyers. After the 2 destroyers are dead, we're probably gonna lust. So, not bad. What was that? That was 65 again. So okay.
Doesn't seem like that bad. Like the Zool fight is far more
Still
complex.
5 more minutes. Time for another pull.
Sorry, I guess I missed the memo. 3 and 4 is on blue.
Yeah, 1 and 2 red, 3 and 4 blue.
Many deals for a
I'm gonna say it one more time. I get that you guys have to have those balls, but I went into that phase with 34 stacks on that because there just wasn't enough balls around.
We do get a lot of orbs right when we get into phase 2, but that might, I don't know if that was too late for you. That's why. But the start of phase 2, we get a bunch of orbs. When we're all going, the reason we're all going to stack up on our markers, not just for heals, but because the big thing. Actually, we should be spread around our markers. I'm sorry, I take it back. We'll save some health, and we'll still get orbs, and they'll just be kind of a little more spread. So just be on your side, red or blue, kind of loose spread, 5-yard spread. Try to utilize those ground heals. Just waiting for Bubba. It's probably the last pull, guys. And then we will be doing some on Monday. We're going to try to get this and the last one on Monday. Just to see if we can get the full clear. But either way, we got 2 new bosses tonight. One was heroic. And we have 2 left in normal, which we're going to, if we don't get one here, we'll try to knock this in the last on Monday. So be here Monday. Here we go.
10, 9.
Last full night. Let's make it a good one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Pre-pot, pre-pot. Go, 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 go. Alright, fluffing cargo.
Beware.
Help your front.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Continue more.
Beware.
Green front.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, get him out, get him out. Watch tank, watch tank, watch tank, watch tank.
I didn't even.
So let's know
fucking
healers
see
are
that.
basically cycling. Get out of the front. We're recycling cooldowns this whole fight.
3, 2.
Okay. DBM's not giving me like a loud warning or something like that, and I don't have the attention span to fucking look at my debuffs. I need to make a weak aura for that.
3, 2, 1.
Get him out, get him out.
Beware.
Don't be in front. Okay, can we get drink?
I think that's other people doing it on me?
Already used it?
No way.
Fuck. Okay, we'll get... 1 second. Key, go, key.
1. 3, 2, 1.
Second.
Beware.
Don't be in front.
1. 2, 1.
Okay, get to your groups, get to your sides. Go.
3, 2, 1.
2 markers quickly. Alright, so now it's a bunch of orbs. You can clear your stacks. Killing our destroyers.
Beware.
Stand behind the destroyer. Watch that beam.
Okay, cloak was on.
Check your stacks. That fat box. You're at 20 stacks. You collect orbs. Collect orbs at that box. Below 10. Kyra, collect orbs. We also need Lindsay to get orbs. There we go. Body needs orbs. Shadow needs orbs. Yes, everything. Where's Beam?
Jesus Christ.
Kill everything, guys. Last. Give me last. Destroyers and interrupts on ads. First gotta die and then we should be able to take the vision. Boss is active. Back into phase 1.
3, 1, 2, 1.
You can get Trogs up.
Like, I can't fucking see him because of the way the camera is.
Up in front. It's gonna be alright, fuck it. Don't take it.
Like, the fact that he goes all purple and he becomes a silhouette makes it harder to tell what direction he's pointing.
Beware.
I want to know why we have to be
That'll be the end for the night. Pretty good though, 61 there, probably 60%. We got him active again. We got back into the second phase 1, so it's progress. We should need to be a little bit better about it. It's a really fun fight. We'll be back at this on Monday. Good job on the 2 new bosses, Zul and Heroic. Telek.
Hey Ash.
What's up?
Is the annihilation random or what causes it? Stacks.
Anything you take damage from will give you stacks, and different things give you so many different stacks. So worse things are going to give you higher stacks, and
because you only spawn the green orbs if you have stacks. Whenever you get the
yeah, if you take damage, you're gonna get the stacks. Yeah, so like the ideal thing is like you want to play really conservative, and then sometimes have a group of maybe like 4 people jump in the wave and spawn a bunch of orbs. So we get a bunch of orbs just being in phase 2. That's more for Heroic. So, but we get a bunch there that can clear up everybody. So it shouldn't really matter so much in normal. But we do want to watch our stacks. Like we don't want to go above 10.
Yeah, I just noticed both times I got the whatever mark on me that time, the big purple circle, that I didn't have any stacks and I didn't spawn any orbs because of it.
Yeah, when he hits the tanks with that shear, we get 15 stacks.
Enough orbs to take away 12.
Yeah, and that's the deal. I wasn't spawning any orbs because I didn't have any stacks whenever I got the FEMA.
See you.
And which power do you bargain with?
Alright, talk to y'all later.
Later.
Alright. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I am going to end the stream now.